an advice for you, barakallahu fikum. There is no need for these introductions. I don't want to sound harsh. Sometimes people misunderstand me. They say, wallah, harsh reply. I don't mean this, wallahi. But what I mean, as an instruction to you, there is no need for such introductions. Therefore, Sheikh Muhammad Hisham, when he's sitting in the Majlis al-Fiqh, he says, long questions, I'm going to do what? He says, I'm not going to read them. And by the way, ya ikhwa, I've answered thousands of questions. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me. I have answered thousands of questions. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me and bestow His mercy upon me. And mostly, the person that asks a question, if he writes, and I'm not joking, if he writes 250 words, the question is 15 words. There is 235 words that have nothing to do with his question whatsoever. And sometimes somebody sends me 10 minutes asking a question. And his question is only, his question is only, if I see madi on my underwear, do I make wudu? Does it break my wudu? 10 minutes. Speaking 10 minutes. Look, let's see how long does that take. If madi came out, I see madi on my underwear, does this nullify the wudu? What, 5 seconds? 10 minutes. For what? Barakallahu fikum, when you ask a question, just ask the question. Sometimes some people, when they come, they say, my father did this, and my mother was aggravated, and then this, and then that, and then all of this, he's asking about what? The question is, can my mother disobey my father if he's not commanding her something which is haram? No. See how easy this is? No, he told me the whole story of what happened. You don't need any of this. If you want to bring extra information, then it has to be crucial. For example, a sister wants to get married and she's giving us more info. I just entered Islam. There is no, she's giving us now, my parents are not Muslims. I have no Islamic center in my area. I need to travel to go to an Islamic. She's giving us now important information. But if she starts saying, I only started feeling good after I entered into Islam, alhamdulillah, therefore I'm looking for a decent husband, and there is a brother that I don't need any of this. Just ask the question. You understand? Barakallahu fikum. So understand, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you, that the person you are asking, he doesn't have only your question to answer. He has hundreds of questions to answer. Understand that? Barakallahu fikum. He has hundreds of questions. So he wants the question to answer you. Doesn't want to read through, and that's why even on Twitter, even on X right now, sometimes when somebody writes a lot, I just ignore. I don't even read it. And then he says, so sometimes they get aggravated. They say, I asked you 3 times, but you have written an essay. That's why I ignored it. You've written, mashallah, Allahumma barak, 2 pages or 1 page. Your question, give me 1 line, give me 2, unless it's absolutely necessary, but it's not necessary. And the same thing, the mashayikh, and they look at the question, they say, no, I'm not going to read this question. Why? Because you've typed a lot. You've typed a lot. I've experienced this myself. Sometimes I'm asking the sheikh, and I would send a text message that's a little bit long. He doesn't answer me. I think he doesn't even read it, because it's long. It's like 3 lines or 4 lines, so it's long. So he doesn't. And this is